Good morning, children. Today we are going to see poem, and the poem's name is Teamwork. Okay, so this poem is written by Edgar Albert Guest. Okay, so we are going to see about the poet now. Okay, so Edgar Albert Guest, 20th August 1881, and he died on 5th August 1959 at the age of 77. Okay, so he was a British born American poet who was popular in the first half of the 20th century and known as the people's poet. Okay, so he is a very famous poet. His poems often had an inspirational and optimistic view of everyday life. Okay, so his poems are usually inspirational. Okay, so it was very much inspiring, and also it had all positive thoughts. Okay, optimistic means positive. Okay, so in this poem, this poet Edgar Albert Guest, he tells us the importance of teamwork. Okay, so teamwork means working together as a team. We should be united as a team to achieve a common goal. Okay, so let's learn the poem now. It's all very well to have courage and skill, and it's fine to be counted a star, but the single deed with its touch of thrill doesn't tell the man you are. For there's no lone hand in the game we play. We must work to a bigger scheme. And the things that counts in the world today is how do you pull with the team. They may sound you praise and call you great. They may single you out for fame. But you must work for your running mate or you will never win the game. Oh, never the work of life is done by the man with a selfish dream. For the battle is lost or the battle is won by the spirit of the team. You may think it fine to be praised for skill, but a greater thing to do is to set your mind and set your will on the goal that's just in view. It's helping your fellow man to score when his chances hopeless seem. It's forgetting self till the game is over and fighting for the team. So, children, everyone would have seen an aeroplane, right? So, we have seen aeroplane fly in the sky. So, when it flies, it looks beautiful, isn't it? So, have you ever thought of how it is made? How many people have worked together to make that aeroplane? Have you ever thought that? So, after the construction of the aeroplane, so when it flies in the sky, okay, the people who made it would feel very happy, yes or no? Okay, so when it is flying in the sky, they have made it, they have constructed, right? So when it flies, they would feel very happy for making it, right? So unless you have courage and the willpower, you cannot achieve anything. Okay, so now let's learn the poem line by line. It's all very well to have courage and skill, and it's fine to be counted a star. But the single deed with its touch of thrill doesn't tell the man you are. So the first two lines, it tells us that a person should have courage and skill to do any work. So courage means being brave or strong enough to achieve something, okay, to achieve anything. So for example, circus. Okay, so most of us would have visited circus shows and all, right? So just imagine how the man in the circus, he jumps from one swing to the other, yes or no? So he just have the courage and confidence that he can do it. Okay, so finally he achieves it, so that confidence he has in him, right? So like that, everyone should have courage and skill. Okay, so everyone we like to be appreciated, right? So we want everyone, like our parents, teachers and friends, to appreciate us for doing something. But we cannot achieve anything alone. Okay, so unless you take the help of others, like for example, take the game cricket. Okay, cricket you have, coco you have, kabaddi you have, and all these games, only when we play as a team we can achieve success. Okay, but the single deed with its touch of thrill doesn't tell the man you are, but a single deed. So here deed means action. Okay, so whatever deed, that is action you do, okay, it doesn't say you who you are. Okay, so the action alone will not say what kind of a person you are. For example, if you are naughty in the class, and it doesn't matter that your character is bad. Okay, so that doesn't mean that your character is bad. Okay, or you don't study well. It is not like that. So with the action alone we cannot and we should not judge a person at all. Okay, so whether he is right or wrong, or he is bad or good, so with the action you are not supposed to judge a person. Okay, so that is what is being said in this stanza. And the next, for there's no lone hand in the game we play, we must work to a bigger scheme. And the things that counts in the world today is how do you pull with the team. Okay, so here no game is played alone, because each and every game we need a partner. Yes or no, we need a partner, or we need a group of people, and only then we can win or achieve success, right? So we should play as a team to win the game. Okay, so this is what is said in this line. And next, and the things that counts in the world today is how do you pull with the team. So here it depends upon how good you play with the team, and how you're just bringing victory to that team. And the world, they speak world, it speaks about the victory, how much effort you have put to win the game. And the world speak about that. Okay, so what is your effort in bringing up your team, okay, with victory. Okay, so that is what the world is going to speak, and it is going to speak about your effort. Okay, so this is what is being said in this line. They may sound you praise and call you great, they may single you out for fame, but you must work for your running mate or you will never win the game. So in the stanza it is said that if you have won the game, okay, they may appreciate you, and they make you, or they call you great. That is, they call you as famous. Okay, so single means calling you by name, that you are the great, you are famous, and they appreciate you for that. Okay, so you have to play for your team to make your team win the game. Okay, so you should not have overconfidence here, saying that it is all because of me my team has won the match. So you should not have that thought in you. Okay, so you should always think good, and you should play united to make your team win. Okay, so to make your team win, what you have to do, you have to support and you have to put in all your effort for your team. Okay, so that is what, but you must work for your running mate or you will never win the game. So you have to work for your team, you have to put in all your effort to make your team win. Okay. Oh, never the work of life is done by the man with a selfish dream, for the battle is lost or the battle is won by the spirit of the team. So in your life you have lot to win, you have lot to achieve. Okay, so few people will be selfish. Okay, so what is selfish here? Thinking only about your own needs, okay, your own wishes, and you're not going to think about other people, so that is being selfish. Okay, so the other person should not win. That type of attitude should not be there in your mind. Okay, so if you are selfish, then you will never achieve your goal. Okay, so we should work together to win the game. So for the battle is lost or the battle is won by the spirit of the team. So by the spirit of the team, so here spirit means having confidence, and having that positive thought in your mind, even though your team is going to lose or it is going to win. Okay, so your team, you should have that positive spirit, you should have that positive thought, okay, as a team. Next, you may think it fine to be praised for skill, but a greater thing to do is to set your mind and set your will on the goal that's just in view. So you may think that if someone praises you or they are going to appreciate you for your talent, that would not be enough. So you will be thinking, okay, so if they are going to appreciate me for my talent, that is okay, that is enough for me. Okay, so that kind of a thought you should not have. Okay, so first you should set your mind on what you're going to do, and you should have the willpower and that confidence to achieve that goal. Okay, so whatever you have set in your mind, you should have that confidence. Okay, I'm going to achieve this. Okay, so that type of a confidence you should have in your mind, whether it is your studies or game. Okay, so you should have the spirit, I should do it, I can do it, and I will do it. Okay, so you should never give up, is to set your mind and set your will on the goal that's just in view. Okay, so what is the goal you have set in your mind, so that you have to think with all the confidence, you should achieve it. Okay, so you should think, okay, I can study well. Okay, only if you think like that, okay, this is easy for me, I'm going to do it. Only when you think that, it will be easy for you. Okay, so if you're thinking, no, I cannot do it, then you will be in trouble. Okay, so that second thought you should not have in your mind at all. Okay, so firstly you should set your mind. Okay, you should set your goal, and you should have confidence in you. Okay, so if you're going to um, you're just going to participate in a game, first of all you should say, I can win the game, and that positive spirit will make you win the game. Is it clear? It's helping your fellow man to score when his chances hopeless seem. It's forgetting self till the game is over and fighting for the team. So here you have to help your fellow man. Okay, to help them to win the game. Your fellow man means a person who is with you or who is in your team. Okay, so that person is said to be fellow man. Okay, so you should help them in their difficulty. Okay, they may think, okay, now there is no chance for us to win the game. They may feel hopeless, the last ball, okay, they are going to win, and in that situation you have to give your helping hand to win the game. Is it clear? So like in the cricket, the last ball and you need to hit 6. Okay, so in that situation, what they will be thinking, okay, we are going to either win the game or we are just going to lose the game. Okay, the second thought, we are going to lose the game, that thought you should take from your mind. Okay, so you should always have that positive spirit in you. Okay, I am going to win the game, the last ball, and I am going to hit 6. That is going to be the positive spirit. Is it clear? Okay, so you should fight for the team so that finally your team wins the game. Okay, So this is all about the poem teamwork. Okay, so now let's go through the lines once again, then you will understand better. It's all very well to have courage and skill, and it's fine to be counted a star, but a single deed with its tough touch of thrill doesn't tell the man you are. For there is no lone hand in the game we play. We must work to a bigger scheme. And the thing that counts in the world today is how do you pull with the team. They may sound your praise and call you great, they may single you out for fame, but you must work with your running mate or you'll never win the game. Or never the work of life is done by the man with a selfish dream. For the battle is lost, the battle is won by the spirit of the team. You may think it fine to be praised for skill, but a greater thing to do is to set your mind and set your will on the goal that's just in view. It's helping your fellow man to score when his chances hopeless seem. It's forgetting self till the game is over and fighting for the team. Okay, so this is all about the poem, and let's see the rhyming words. So what do you mean by rhyming words? Rhyming words are two or more words which have the same ending sound. Okay, so the words, the ending sound will be the same. For example, you have cat, hat. So cat, hat, look, book, etc. And the rhyming words usually occur at the end of the lines in a poem. Okay, so that is said to be rhyming words. And in this poem, let's see what are all the rhyming words. Okay, so you have skill, thrill, star, hour, play, day, scheme, team, great, mate, fame, game, done, one. You have dream, team, do, view, seem, team, score, over, skill, will. Okay, so these are all rhyming words. Okay, children, so they have the same ending sound. Dream, team, do, view, seem, team. Okay, so like this. So these are all rhyming words. Okay, so in the next class we will see supplementary story. Is it clear, children? Okay, so I hope you would have understood the poem, and it is really a very informative poem, right? So you should always have that courage and skill in you to do something, to achieve success, to achieve your goal. Is it clear? Thank you, children.